Before sacrificing your soul to the Obby gods of Roblox, the Roblox Obby community around 1000 tiered Obbies keeps getting crazier and crazier as every second passes, and with this you wish to grind to become the next best Obbyist of Roblox. And in order to do that and become the best Obbyist, you must first of all prepare to sacrifice every single living hour of your life in order to complete a new hardest Obby. And in order to adapt to your new lifestyle of becoming the best Obbyist on Roblox for longer than a whole year, you will need to expand beyond the average NPC mindset of the entire world, where you aim towards a stable life with a loving family. Instead, you must focus and grind every single tower and obby that has ever been built, or as many as you can. This step will ensure you will have the best experience with all sorts of jumps, but in order to begin the grind of your life and accomplish the top 1 obvious spot, you must begin by ignoring your friends and family, as they will never support your grind to be the best obvious on Roblox, because they will never realize the true world record reward of this true grind you have just begun. But while adapting to this social change, you must begin by redeeming your soul to the Obby gods of Roblox and attempting an unreal difficulty tower until you get to floor 5 of that tower. This will ensure you are ready to truly begin your new lifestyle. While attempting this challenge, however, you must also become the most active member of every Obby Discord server out there. This will ensure your soul will adapt to the Obby community and that you will become one of the most committed members of this community. And while doing this, you must also always, and I mean always, blame your fails on RNG, as Roblox physics were never made for the insane heights that Obbies have reached. So therefore, every single fail is not your fault, as you must ascend beyond the physics of Roblox in order to become the best Obbyist. This step will come with thousands of RNG fails, but once you have officially reached floor 5 of an unreal difficulty tower, is when you must ascend beyond your entire family's opinions and friends' opinions entirely, and drop out of school in order to give yourself more time to grind and complete the hardest Obbies ever made on Roblox. With this, you must also begin to leave all your real life friends behind and instead begin to communicate with the best Obby players on Roblox. This step will also make sure that you will never have a stable and proper life, but instead you will redeem your soul to the Obby community by becoming an official transphobe on the way as well, while also attempting to build your own towers and Obbies and get them inside of Juke's Towers of Hell or any game you want, as that's all that matters, right? Getting your own Obby recognized is all that matters as well, right? Because the reward of this step will be a few thousand Robux, along with slight attention from like 1000 players. This reward is much more important than focusing on your real life studies and ending up as a lawyer. Along with this, you must also talk about the worst things you can behind people's back, along with offending anybody that isn't the same personality as you when it comes to Obbies. And as soon as somebody does one wrong thing, you must swear and offend them beyond oblivion. You must also assume the worst about people, as the worst is usually the truth, right? This will ensure you are the top spot, with your ego extending beyond the normal human civilization. This will make you confident in your ability to do the hardest Obbies on Roblox, and to never stop your grind and become a normal human ever again. You must also never let people have a normal conversation, and always become a Discord moderator and telling them they must never talk about anything here, except Obbies and Roblox and towers. And you should also let the noobs always know that you are better than them, and always will be better than them, as nobody shall be motivated enough to take the top spot of yours that you will eventually reach to. However, with all of this, you might start to develop depression and anxiety, along with developing an extremely isolated life with loads of mental problems, and eventually secretly becoming the next pedophile of the Obby community as you grow older. But this is just the beginning of the struggle to become the best Obby player on Roblox. And this is completely natural instead of being the average man or woman and beginning a real life where you meet the love of your life and have a stable job with a family, as you must never stop the grind until you beat the Citadel of Void, as that is your ultimate goal to forever be the top best Obbyist on Roblox. You must never take your hands off of your mouse or keyboard, even if you are as far as clapping your pants because you are at the end of an obby, unless you must message a minor in DMs or be invited to a completely normal group chat of people that are sending gold and cruel punishment, as as that's all the fun about talking to players involved in this community, right? Along with this, you must also begin to always upload Obby content and be extremely uncreative, no matter if it gets 10 views or not, as that's all that matters, right? Less than 2,000 people looking at how skilled beyond humanity you are, and your true dedication towards never taking your hands and eyes off of your screen in order to complete the hardest obbies on Roblox. Because it's all a part of the Sigma grind they have begun, where you even dream of Roblox obbies in your sleep. Some side effects of this might be that nobody will fully be on your side ever again, or ever respect you again, or ever want to be around you in real life again. But this is all part of the grind to become the best out there, as you are more unique than every human being on the planet as of right now, and are now officially the top Obbyist after completing whatever tower you have just completed. But one single citadel lies ahead of you for you to complete, the Citadel Void. Many say that this citadel has been confirmed to be humanly impossible due to the amount of luck required to complete this monstrosity. But you are the only one who can prove everyone wrong, after leaving everyone and everything behind, and developing a hate for everybody that isn't the same as you, while trying your best to demotivate anybody trying to reach your skill, along with trying your true best to ensure that any obby you complete is the top hardest obby despite people disagreeing with you, like IKEA Talents to the Infinite Void. Because your ego and completion matters much more than anybody else's completions, all in order for you to redeem your soul to the Citadel Void. Now, in order to prepare for the Citadel Void, there's a few steps you must take. Beginning with never eating food ever again, or ever drinking water again. This will ensure that there is nothing in your way stopping you from grinding the Citadel. And this will give your mind the true dedication towards this grind, as you must only give food and water to yourself every time you get a new personal best, otherwise letting yourself starve to death, to ensure you will always get a new personal best. This will ensure you stay committed to this grind. Along with this is also never showering again in your entire life, never brushing your teeth again, never taking any form of care about yourself, never get your mental health problems checked out, falling into a deep depression, never leaving your chair even if you are about to pass out, never talk to anybody again, begin smoking and drinking alcohol as you are probably now old enough to do so, in order to cope with the grind, never throwing out any garbage, and begin to never even look outside the window to see the light of day, all until you complete the Citadel Void. Hey, now you completed the Citadel Void. You are now a 35-year-old man. You are free from jail after messaging a minor, but regret your entire life. You begin the recovery process and begin a new life from the start and legally change your name. You may have wasted your entire childhood and 20s, but it's never too late to start on a new path again, right? And to begin speaking with new friends and find the love of your life, and start a family and begin to respect everybody around you. With all of that, however, you now have an official world record for the longest time spent grinding a game that anybody has ever spent, that you must keep hidden in order to not be disrespected by your decisions. Oh my god, is there a subscribe and like button that you have not clicked yet? Social Blade predicts me to have 10,000 subscribers in 6 months, but if every single one of you subscribes, it will be much quicker. So please subscribe and like, or I will never wear a maid outfit, as I've promised to do at 10,000 subscribers. Oh, and this was our parody, don't take anything I've said seriously.